Apart from that, we were pretty well on the money.
Apart from all of the guesses you made, you were right on track. Well, now it's over to a collection of objects that I'm sure some viewers will remember from their childhood. But these days, they make up part of a collection that gives new meaning to the term recycling.
I grew up in a town near Naples called Herculaneum, which was buried by Vesuvius erupting. The stuff that they dug up absolutely fascinated me. As a kid, I just used to go there as often as I could. This is a pretty special spot of Melbourne. This is the Westgate Bridge. I used to come walking here, just kind of collected stuff until I had a use for it. I don't actually collect it because of the value. It has another value to me, which is the aesthetic value. What I'm looking for is a particular type of container, which is plastic. It's cordial containers. It's really cheap. You know, there's koalas, there's kangaroos, there's hand grenades. That's the sort of thing that attracts me to it. The idea of giving a kid a hand grenade that they suck on is kind of really ridiculous, and yet it was the most popular shape. So these things, in a sense, you can almost do a reverse garbage thing. You know, you can think about how culture influences the way we grow up. If you think that I've been coming down here for 15 years and I've only got about 25 different designs, sometimes I come down here for 6 months and I don't find anything. So it's getting harder because they're cleaning up the Yarra, which is a good thing, but it's not much good for me. Gee, I haven't seen one of these ever before, but I love the beautiful bit of tessellation and nailing and the ageing. So a nice find, I think. Today's a lucky day. I try and get as realistic a look as possible. All those scratches and bits of dirt and so on that within the bottle come up. What I'm looking at is every scratch that this thing has ever picked up is kind of almost telling me a story. Once I've cleaned up the file, I burn it to a CD, send it to the lab, and the lab sends me back beautiful prints like that, which then hopefully will become what people will collect as an art piece.
Wow.
They're quite nice, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
I just loved his dedication as a collector, all those hours for so little.
And isn't it amazing and fantastic to see him make that transition to a beautifully aesthetic piece of artwork? I love that.
Well, the hammer's about to drop on our weekly auction guest segment. This week we saw the silver cruet set go up for sale, so let's cross back and reveal the final hammer price.
Under the hammer